Today I have for you the most underrated weapon, the AS VAL, and this is the no recoil AS VAL. A lot of people don't like this gun because it's just simply difficult to use. There's a lot of recoil, it feels a little bit sluggish, but today's build is going to be basically making this gun feel very fluid. Got you guys a tactical nuke with it. If you want to see me get these gameplays live every single day, follow the Twitch WCBest. So a lot of people don't like the AS VAL. They say it kills very slow, but if we look at the TTK chart, this Scion, the blue, is going to be the TTK of the AS VAL up to about like 21-22 meters. It is going to be one of the fastest killing ARs. The only thing that beats it is the Goblin MK2, but that's like a semi-auto gun and just very difficult to use. But after that 21 meters, it's going to be killing as fast as the GPR, which is the slowest killing AR. And so basically what we need to do is increase the overall damage range of the weapon, and then you're going to be able to be very versatile and just, you know, be able to have that very fast TTK. We're going to be using that long barrel. It's going to increase that damage range. It's going to keep that suppressor on there. And so that's one benefit of the AS VAL, is that we don't really need to add a attachment to keep us off the radar. It's already a part of the weapon. And so now we're going to have a very good TTK up to about 19.1 meters. Although I feel like that's a little bugged, or True Game Data hasn't updated his graph. Basically, you're going to have a little bit of that better damage range. Just keep your engagements within that sub range. And then to allow you to actually use the weapon at long range, because there is a little bit of recoil, we are going to be using the vertical foregrip. The Ranger is nice, but the gun's just a little bit difficult to use. I think they should like buff the overall recoil control on the weapon. I think you would see a lot more people with the AS VAL, but maybe that's what they wanted to do. They just want to make it a little bit difficult to use, but as long as you're in the intended damage range with that vertical underbarrel, you should be perfectly fine. Now, I really don't like the iron sights. Like, I can do good with the iron sights, but I just noticed that when I add the Volhiski, I think that's how you say it, when you add this reflex, it makes the gun super easy to use. Like, I do better than I would without it, and it's just really hard to not use the weapon without that sight. You do run out of ammo very fast, and that's another thing that they should buff on the weapon. You'd see a lot more variety if they did just, you know, increase the overall ammo size up to like 30 from 20. So to do that, we are going to be adding the extended mag 1. The extended mag 2. The extended mag 2 just really makes it so you don't have to worry about ammo whatsoever. Yes, we are reloading slower, our ADS speed is slower, and our sprint to fire speed is slower, really making the weapon heavier. It's just like the extra ammo is pretty helpful. By the way, if you're stressing about camos or simply just don't have time for them, check out my long-term sponsor Guapsi. They will legitimately play in your account to hard unlock whatever you please. They can do the camos to the gun levels, and this goes for zombies, Warzone, and multiplayer. They don't use an unlock tool, and this doesn't break 2S, so there is no risk of being banned, and no one has before. So if you want to save your time and energy, go to the top link in my description and check out guapsi.com. For the next attachment and the last attachment on the 5 attachment build, I will be going over gunfighter build, which is the one that we are rocking in the gameplay. We are going to be going over to the stock, and we are going to be adding the infiltrator stock. I really like this on this gun just because it makes it so you can strafe very fast, so then the enemies can't really hit you, or they can, but it's a little bit more difficult. And then we all know that you just get that rotational aim assist, and so this build's gonna have no recoil. We're maximizing that damage range. We got the precision sight, and we're gonna be a pretty hard target hit, just making ourselves feel pretty fluid. If you guys want, you could take off the extended mag 1, the extended mag 2, and add the extended mag 1, but I think the 2 is kind of needed. Now, if you guys do want to rock the 8 attachments, you do have to use the gunfighter wildcard. We're gonna be going over to the rig grip, and we are going to be adding the ergonomic. Because this gun is so good up close, we need to make it so we can use it up close. It's going to cut down on those delays, as well as increase the ADS speed. And so yes, it's still going to have a worse mobility and handling than like an SMG, but it's going to be like a very versatile SMG. You just got to play a little bit smart and just don't really challenge SMG players too much. You got to see them before they see you. One thing that makes it a little bit easier to stay on target, though, is to add the recoil springs. The rapid fire is not bad, but it already has a faster TTK than all the ARs, and so, man, this kills the damage range, and it doesn't have that much damage range, so I don't think rapid fire is really needed. So now we got the recoil springs on there, making the gun very, very easy to use. And since we have the recoil springs, it actually makes it so you could go over to the underbarrel and add the Ranger foregrip. And so this is another very good build, but the one that we are rocking in the gameplay, my overall favorite one, is going to be right here. You guys are curious of my perks and everything. I really like this layout, and I actually just prestige, so I don't really have the stuff I usually use unlocked. The gear head is nice because it just makes it so you charge up the assault pack with 2 of them, and then you can use the blast traps, and you just get so many free kills with the blast trap. Very enjoyable to use. And for the score streaks, I do recommend you guys to use the hand cannon. And a little fun thing, I didn't realize there's streaks, like there's skins for our streaks. Like, that is super sick. And now imagine if there was like a camo challenge for the streaks. That'd be sick. Tanu, the less you touch the cat, the more he will like you. Like my cat Luna, when I was living with my grandparents, she would hang out with me, but she wouldn't really hang out with anyone else. But my grandpa never touched her once, and she wanted to hang out. A cat is kind of like a female. The less attention you give them, the more they like you. It does kind of depend on the type of cat. But you could try to play with the cat. Every cat's a little bit different with the playing. My older cat, not my older cat, but one of my cats, Luna, she doesn't really play that much, or she randomly will. I'll be surprised if she moves her head once. My other cat, Prisma, he's a male cat, and I had to build an entire wall for him, and I spent at least an hour a day playing with him. Like, I've never had a cat with more energy and more playful, and he cuddles with me. Luna cuddles with me, but at the end of the bed. Prismo, which is the one on the left, he cuddles with me in my armpit and licks my armpit hair. I think he takes the proteins. Always let animals come to you. It's all about the process. Exactly. And that's why a lot of people can't befriend a cat too much, because they treat the cat like a dog. Even though my cat Prismo, you should treat him like a dog. He'll like you a lot more if you treat him like a dog. But majority of cats, you gotta let them come to you. But every situation's a little different. Exactly, Tano. That's exactly what it is. And that's why people don't necessarily like cats as much, because of that. You have to play like hard to get. And people are like, no, I just want you to come to me whenever. So it's kind of like a... Yeah. But like my cats, I can pick them up whenever, and if I call their name, they'll come to me, and like, you know, but that's because I've lived with them for so long. So I've already cemented status within them.
Hard point located.
Hand cannons up.
Oh, he's been hissing? That means he probably just knows that you're not like always in the house. So he just feels threatened by you. I would say cats are pretty smart. Like, imagine, Tano, if you were in a house and randomly there's another guy. Like, if you're living in your house and randomly there's another person in your house, you probably will feel a little bit uncomfortable until that person feeds you and takes care of you for a bit.
Hard point is secure.
So cats can kind of sense the same thing of like, there's a foreign person in my house. But it doesn't mean the cat doesn't necessarily not like you. It's just like, it just knows that, you know, you're not supposed to be there. Or typically you're not there. So I'm just trying to vouch for cats right now, chat. A lot of people think the cat doesn't like them. I'm just saying the cat's like, kind of like a regular human, of like just knowing that like, typically you're not there. And every cat's a little different. Like there's not going to be a single cat that's the same. Actually, no, there will be. But I'm about to get a nuke for Penguin. Just woke up, had a dream. You were in my mom's with me. Teach me how to get better at COD. I am so sorry that I was yapping even in your dreams. Because people say I yap in the videos too much, and I agree a little bit. I just like have so much to say that it's hard not to yap in the videos. But that means I was yapping so much in the video, I was yapping in your dream. Hey, blood. We're about to get a nuke. You shouldn't head out right now. Should head out once we get this nuke. We are 5 kills off the nuke, chat. We have died 1 off the nuke 2 times today, and we died 2 off the nuke 1 time today.
Hard point located.
Nah, see, this guy not pushing is annoying. Oh, I almost died. I don't really like this gun. I've been using it because people have been telling me to, but I don't like it. That's a really good name.
Last trap.
Okay, for open fire.
Hard point is secure.
Requesting CUAV above. Get a UAV on grid.
Sometimes you gotta push forward.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Hostiles destroyed one of your assault packs.
Now I shut up and I focus. Because we only have 20 shots. The C9, bro. No, the C9, that's what we choked with so many times today.
Hard point identified. Hard point locked down. Hostiles have the hard point.
Penguins, that's for you, man. Thank you for the 40 gifted penguins. You get a whole video dedicated to you. And Big Ty, honorable mention. Let's go, chat. We finally got the freaking nuke, dude. It only took me 100 tries today. We only died 1 off 3 times, 2 times, and Hey, let's go, Ian. I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad to hear that. I hope it's the same next year. I hope I can provide even better content for you.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Let's go, chat. Yo, W's in the motherfucking chat. We finally got the nuke. Where Valorant shoutout scammer? Okay, and honorable mention of Valorant for gifting 20 subs. Let's fucking go. Yo, shout out to Henry, Tanner, Tayden, Michael, Kobe. Which streamers that I watch? If they have tits, I'm in their chat. Jack, the dude, normal, Eddie, Steven. Cats or dogs? I don't like to choose. Usually cats just because I'm busy so much, so I can provide a better life for a cat than I could with a dog. But I really do like dogs as well. I just, more of a cat guy just because I'm usually busy inside. Shout out to Chris, Trashcan, Goku, Mohammed, ESJ, the dude, Henry, Caden. Thank you guys for being in the stream. Hope you guys left a like and subscribe and you guys are ready for tomorrow's even better stream. Tomorrow's stream is going to be good. Stay tuned. Okay, I kind of just want to call this in. I'm probably going to wait. We're going to see if we can see the nuke. Tanu with the 5 gifted. Thank you, Tanu. Thank you. Droid. You are droid. Let's see how this is. 196 to 87. 41 and motherfucking 3. Let's go. Penguins, that was for you.